Hello everybody, welcome back to JMO and TJ's, where I cook with Trader Joe products only. So today we're going to do some French bone-in center cut pork loin chops, pork chops with the bone in from Trader Joe's, of course. So I don't know, I've always cooked pork chops and they just always turn out dry. So I researched on the internet how to get juicy pork chops, came up with this recipe, and we're going to try it out and see if they're juicy. But we're going to use the air fryer. And then something I just got in for the air fryer, these disposable parchment paper that goes inside the air fryer. So we're going to see how that works. Haven't really used them for much yet, so we're going to try it out, see what happens. So first of all, we want to season up our pork chops with some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to use some garlic powder, some black pepper, and this is garlic salt. So it's a little bit more garlic. I like garlic, so we're going to season this up and go from there. Alrighty, so here's our pork chops. These are actually pretty thick with the bone in. Oh man, those look really good. Almost, it's, what is it, 1.79 pounds. So of course, you know, you've got the bone in there, so that's definitely a factor with the weight. So let's get them seasoned up. Sorry guys, get these guys seasoned up. So our extra virgin olive oil on these guys. You know, I'm gonna pat it in and get it all set, and just rub. You know, you just want to rub all your olive oil onto these guys, right? Sides, everywhere, so the seasoning sticks to them. These are pretty hefty pork chops. I might have to do a little more time on the the air fryer than some of the recipes that I was looking at, because these are extra thick, at least in my opinion. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but you know, so we're going to season them up with our garlic salt, and then our pepper, black pepper. You know, this is the first side, and then of course I'm going to throw a little more. I'm going to throw some garlic powder on there because I like garlic powder. You know, if you don't like garlic powder, and you don't have to do as much. This is all about, really, I just want to see if this recipe works for juicy pork chops, because every time I cook pork chops, they're dry. I mean, I like pork chops, but I want some juicy pork chops. So now we're going to do the other side. And just season the other side up. And wow, these are just some super huge pork chops. I didn't know they were this thick. Anyways, well, we're going to find out. They're going to be good regardless. They just may not be as juicy as I want them to. That's my goal here, is for some juicy pork chops. So we're going to find out. Anyways, so they're all seasoned up. We now have our air fryer out, and I don't even think I need these tongs. I just pick them up by the bone. Pick them up by the bone. All right, so there you go. Oops, trying to show that to you guys. So there, that should make the cleanup a little bit easier, I'm hoping. Take these gloves off because they are slippery. And I'm gonna rotate this camera so you guys can actually see what I'm doing with this air fryer. Sorry, guys. Here we go. And then on that, boom, 400 degrees. The recipe I saw was 400 degrees for 12 minutes. I'm gonna do. These are pretty thick, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 17 minutes. I'm going to do 17 minutes, see what they look like. So what is that? 17, 8. So 8.5 minutes, we're going to turn them over. So we're going to see you then. All right, stay tuned. All righty, so we're about halfway through. We are halfway through our cycle. These definitely need longer. So I just had to look at them and see that they definitely need longer. So I originally put them in at 17 minutes. So I'm going to let these go. All right. Let me do the math, guys. I'll do the math and I'll get back to you, but those are definitely not halfway done. All right, stay tuned. All righty, so here we're back. So the total cooking time, I don't know if you guys can see this. I think you can, but see all that juice? Total cooking time was 20 minutes because these things were so thick, and I let them rest for about 10 minutes. So again, they still cook while they're sitting here resting, and so yeah, these things are just thick. So I had to add that cooking time. I made more, but yeah, definitely they look juicy. Let's see what they taste like. All right, juicy. That juice is just, wow. I squeeze it down and we can see the juice just coming out of it. All right. Well, that's one of the juiciest pork chops I've ever cooked. Got to give it to this air fryer, man. This thing is just the bomb. Anyways, so total cook time, 20 minutes. Only because they were super thick. You know, if you get a pork chop with the bone in that's not as thick, then, you know, 12 to 15 minutes should do it. But yeah, anyways, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all your likes, your comments, sharing the video if you like it. I appreciate all the support. And until the next video, hope everybody's safe and have a safe week. Bye-bye.